Well, hello. Welcome to Tail 3 Cabins. I've kind of neglected talking about my cabin in Southern Ohio for a while, so I thought I'd just give you a quick update. This is a little addendum to my weekly videos. I'm just going to add it somewhere in the middle of the week. But I've been going down there. I've been cutting the grass, emptying the mouse traps, um, just doing some general maintenance, sweeping up bugs. But I got an interesting text from a friend of mine, and he kind of knew I was him and hawing about selling my ATV down there. I saw him. He brought down his Razor last year, and I was quite surprised how agile and how well it did in our hills all around the property. Particularly in an area that we call the Widowmaker, which is a very steep hill, and if you're walking it, we have a rope there, so you could use the rope to help you get up that hill. So this is the start of it right here. The side-by-side did pretty good going up there, and I was impressed. And I was thinking of getting a Razor, but now I'm thinking of getting more of a utility vehicle. And it got me thinking that maybe it's time for me to change to a side-by-side, give me a little bit more room to add more tools in the back. I could take less trips up the hill. I could put the feeders on there, bags of corn, tree seeds, all kinds of loads on there, instead of trying to figure new and inventive ways to mount it on the back of this thing. So if you watched my videos earlier, you probably saw me. I sold my Yamaha ATV last winter, and that's because I got the tractor and I used to use the Yamaha ATV to plow the driveway. I really haven't missed it around here at all. And now I brought this one home, cleaned it up. The guy's going to check it out tomorrow, see if he's going to want to buy it or not. It's a little bittersweet because it is fun riding. It is fun to ride on the back roads. I'm wondering if maybe having a side by side is going to make me more like a grandpa or not. I'm still going to take that on the side roads, but it might not be as fun. But I never really beat on this thing. It basically, I put less than 60 miles a year on it. I think it's time, but I would like your opinion on some things. I am looking for side by side. It's got to be somewhat on the smaller end. So I'm looking at a Kawasaki Mule, which has a width of 50 inches. Um, and then the Polaris Ranger 570, that has a width of 58 inches. And we also were looking around, we eliminated a lot of the other side by sides. We thought about maybe the Cabela's Tracker, that is like new to the UTV world. I kind of think Cabela's used to carry a brand called Arctic Cat, and I think that's made by the same manufacturer. So we might be rolling that one out. We're going to look it over, go check it out. One of the important things that I'm looking for is this ability for the new one to climb hills. And we have a hill at our property in Southern Ohio called the Widowmaker. And usually this can make it up with no problems. If it's raining for a little bit, we got some mud. Sometimes it won't make it up. If we get some snow and it's starting to get packed down, this definitely doesn't make it up. So whatever I buy, I still want to have access to all of our property, and it's important for me to find something that's agile. And in UTV, they're very powerful. They have four-wheel drive, and I'm kind of reaching out to the viewers out there. If you have a Kawasaki Mule, and I'm looking at the, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's an EX for extra clearance. SE special edition, or no, LE, I'm sorry, for luxury edition. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. I'm looking at the Kawasaki Mule, that particular model, or the Ranger 570. If any of you have experience with either one of those, or maybe both, or maybe you're in a club and you know somebody that's got one and you have the other, maybe just drop your opinion down below. I'd be anxious to hear what you'd have to say about it. Because if this thing goes, I'm going to have to scramble and find something pretty quick. And from what I've been learning is that supplies are very low no matter which vendor you go with. So I would like to get it prior to September because I'll be getting close to hunting season. That'll be getting close to doing some maintenance up on the hills. It would be the perfect time to try it out. So If you have an opinion about it, please leave it below, and we'll get back to our regularly scheduled videos on a Tuesday. Take care. Keep an eye on us. Hey, subscribe.